On this edition of Coyote Nation TV, discover how a 9-week marking period will impact our Coyotes next year. And if you have Old Town Road on repeat, learn how you can listen to it live at Jambalaya. Today is April 25th, 2019, and you're watching Coyote Nation TV live. Hey Coyotes, welcome back. I'm Sahana Patel, and this 4-day weekend really felt like a sneak peek into summer break. And I know a lot of Coyotes are ready to leave, and luckily for us, there are only 5 more weeks until the end of the year. But before this year ends and we head on to our next, we want to introduce to you a change impacting your grades, academic work for next year. CNTV's Amrita Sundaration tells us how the new marking period shift will affect our students.
Starting next year, Frisco ISD will be shifting from a 6-week to a 9-week grading period.
So the district made the change based on some feedback, more than likely from teachers, parents, and students in the community.
The decision was made with a district committee, and the district was trying to come up with a grading period that was good for students.
With this shift comes new changes that protect students from getting taken out of extracurriculars because of grades.
So you will have 2 IPRs every 6 weeks, and the first 6 weeks will be the only 6 weeks that students will be able to lose eligibility. After that second IPR, all the rest of them will only be able to lose their eligibility at the end of that 9-week period, I believe.
The intent behind these changes goes beyond just eligibility.
There will be some adjustments that need to be made by teachers and students, but overall I think the intent behind it is good, that we're trying to give students more time to demonstrate what they know before grades are finalized.
I think there will be less of a workload because units could be stretched out longer because there's not a 6-week deadline. There'll be 9 weeks to fill in the whole grading period.
I think we're gonna have more work because it is an extra 3 weeks, but I feel like it'd be okay because we have extra time to get our grade up or for teachers to help us or something.
Just making sure we give students enough time to demonstrate knowledge of the content, and then we can give them feedback is the main thing, make sure we're able to give them feedback before those final grades are due.
We want to hear from you guys. Do you prefer the 6 weeks or the 9 weeks grading period? Let us know by answering our poll on Twitter. I'm Amrita Sundaration for Coyote Nation TV.
We want to hear your opinion on the shift, so remember to answer our poll on Twitter at Coyote Nation TV. Personally, I think the 9 weeks change will really help us all academically, especially for those of us taking harder classes. But I'm not just talking about AP classes, but also some hard electives, like advanced photography. Riley Eads tells us more about what you can expect to learn in the challenging media class.
Many students turn to photography for a hobby, and for those who want to continue this passion, Heritage offers an advanced photography course.
I decided to take advanced photojournalism because I wanted to become a better photographer, and I knew that in my career someday I'd want to do this, so I knew that I had to get practice somehow.
In this course, practice includes learning to roll with the punches and handling unexpected situations.
A lot of the skills they're learning is, you show up at a place and it's in a new setting and the environment and the lighting is bad, like thinking on the fly for how to set your camera and things like that.
The old techniques learned in photojournalism are perfected as students learn new skills.
But you also learn a lot of different new techniques, all different kinds of lighting things like that. We go more in depth in a lot of things.
Once you're experienced with a camera, the real excitement begins.
We went to Dallas. We went to the Sweet Tooth Hotel in Dallas. That was super fun. We went to a pumpkin patch. There's a whole bunch of fun things we do.
But it's not all fun and games when you have to turn in a lot of photos and deadlines are just around the corner.
In this class, sometimes we have to turn in projects within a week of 50 pictures. You have to pick through the best ones because some don't turn out in focus or the white balance is off, so that's the hard part.
But if you love taking photos, this might be the class for you.
If you don't settle for just mediocre photos, you're in the right place.
I'm Riley Eads for Coyote Nation TV.
That's it for today's show. Remember to follow us on Twitter at Coyote Nation TV to answer our 9-week shift poll, and like Maya said, to send in your senior picks or your jambalaya submissions for a chance to win 2 tickets. I'm Sahana Patel, and you stay classy, Coyotes.